How are you, man?
How are you?
Nice to see you,
It's
Dave.
good to see you again.
What up, bud? Things are all right?
Things are great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On the road again?
On the road again.
Speaking of classics, you're on the road with Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there's one of him ever.
Yeah.
He's Bob Dylan. Do you always hear stories about how when you tour with Dylan, you don't get to see Dylan? He just comes in.
Well, you know, honestly, I think that anybody that knows anything about Bob Dylan, who's seen any of the movies or read the book or just been a fan for years, he's kind of the quintessential or the ultimate reclusive songwriter, I think. I think that he's always been, I think he's made his music for himself more so than anyone else. Mm-hmm. And his personality, I've only met him once, and he was the sweetest guy in the world. He's really nice. But you can tell that he's not really concerned with all of the circus aspect or all the bullshit.
When I was working at Much Music and we'd play your videos when they first came on, one of the things people always waited for when it came to a new Foos video was it was going to be funny and it was going to make them laugh. And it was always this sort of enjoying the aspect of the career. Skin and Bones, so this record comes out and you're listening to it and you take away the jokey video, you take away the fun and all that, and you just listen to the song and it's like, wow, there's something happening at the bottom there that not a lot of people got, I guess, paid attention to. The song, even like Big Me, it's actually a really sad song, man. When you start going through, you know, that feeling of who you are, and I want to know if, did you reach a point where you said, I think we can let these songs be like this now?
Well, you know, when we've made albums, I've always taken the music very seriously, and all of my lyrics are very real and serious to me. You know, the things that I write about aren't necessarily funny. Some of them are, I suppose, if you considered, you know, heartbreak a good laugh.
It's that when you scream in Monkey Wrench, where I think that's a stand-up line right there.
Well, when you make a music video, it's hard to take that seriously. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand turning on the TV and seeing another lead singer with his chest out and some gold chains, just like trying to sell a song to me, you know? It's like, dude, put your shirt on, play your song.
Yeah.
If you got a song, if you got a good song, then I'm sold. That's great. And so,
have you got a guilty pleasure like that, though? Is there somebody who does that? You go, that's a banging tune.
Creed, dude. I remember all those Creed.
You don't like Creed.
You know what? I get so sad because we have this station in LA called the Jack.
Jack FM.
Yeah, Jack FM. And basically they just play guilty pleasure crap all day long. From
it's the best.
Kaja Gugu to, like, you know, Toto or whatever. And
it's real wide range.
And every time I hear a Creed song, I get so sad that they're not coming out with another record.
Honestly.
And another video, because their videos are just so,
I mean,
ridiculous.
Here's the thing.
On top of a mountain.
Had they... whatever. I mean, we've toured with those guys in Canada before, you know, and we've met them, and they're nice guys, and they catch a lot of slack, and the lead singer's caught so much slack, and
I feel bad
it's kind of a drag
that.
because, I mean, one of the reasons is because I think of exactly what we're talking about, and I mean, I think that music should be able to sort of promote itself.
Have you done something where you watched yourself after the fact and said, oh my God, that was a dumb thing to do. I'm not that guy.
Anytime I see any interview from 1991 to 1993, I would have kicked myself out of the band. I was a jackass. I was such an idiot. I was I mean, I was 21 or whatever, but God, I was dumb.
What about being a father, man? And does it change stuff for you? Like,
absolutely.
In the way you do your job?
Yes.
Yeah?
Very much so.
How?
We go on the road for 5 days at a time now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I mean, do you have children?
No.
Anybody that has children knows that it just completely changes your life for the better. Your perspective, the big picture. Mm-hmm. You know, I think about who's going to be standing next to my bed when I'm an old man dying. Am I going to have grandchildren there?
Or will it be Taylor and Nate?
Will it be Taylor and Nate? In the beds dying next to me.
We'll go on tour.
We'll all die at the same time together.
But is that an adjustment for the band? Because, you know how it is when you get into this, you do your thing, you tour, and then maybe you have different commitments now where you may all be friends.
An adjustment when someone has a baby.
No, I know that, but still, you still, it's different for you because some guys like to get on the road and tour, and they want to do more than that.
This is our job. This is our lifestyle, and the idea is not to figure out how how to incorporate your family into this lifestyle. It's how to incorporate this lifestyle into your family. You know, that should be the most important thing. Man, I love playing rock and roll, but that's not the most important thing in the world to me. My family is.